Hey, boos. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Because I missed you. I am back for part three. It shouldn't be emotional. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who watched my video. Thank you to everybody who subscribed because of that video. I just want to say thank you for all the encouraging words that I received, all the text messages, all the emails, and the comments that you guys commented. Thank you so much. I really needed the advice and the words of wisdom and, all of the kind things that people shared with me today. Not today, I'm sorry. Share with me on that video. I don't have my glasses on today, y'all. And I'm really not, I can't see, but I ain't blind as a bat, but whatever. So from the title, you know that this is part three of From Corporate America to Food Stamps, Welfare, Public Assistance, all that good stuff. And then at the end of the video, I just want to share a little bit of a testimony of some good things that's been happening since I posted the video. Or since I posted the video, yeah. Yeah. So, like I said, this one won't be emotional or anything like that. So yes, so I went to go apply for public assistance after I quit my job. And oh my god. First of all, I just have to ask a question, like, those, I don't know, somebody who works in the DS office or in the public assistant office, what is, like, why y'all mad? Why y'all mad? If you don't enjoy your job, get another one. Because I don't be having time for y'all and y'all attitudes. Like, and and I don't know why or how people can scheme, because shoot, you from your social security number you could pull up everybody information, what they did when they was 2 years old and all of that. So I don't understand why y'all act like that. It's just horrible how y'all treat people. It's just horrible. So, anyways, I went down there, and I know that you want to get to those kind of places early because the lines are horribly long, but when you ain't got no job and you ain't got nothing to do, you might as well go ahead and wait in the line. So I arrived I went to the wrong place, first of all, because I know where it was. So I got there, it opened up at 8, and I got there exactly at 8 to the wrong place. So then I had to go to the real place, which I got there like at 8:15, and the line was horribly long. But like I said, if you don't got no job, you don't got nothing to do. You might as you don't have nothing to do but wait. So what did I have on? I think I had on my yoga pants and a tank top because it's Arizona and it's hot, and I think I had a jacket on, but so when you walk in, people looking at you, trying to figure out what you're doing here, what you want, and all that type of stuff. And I went by myself, but so I was just minding my business because I tend to like to do that. I mean, I'm a friendly person, and people tend to talk to me. I don't know. I guess I'm approachable. So, people were talking to me, saying good morning or whatever. And I said, good morning. So I'm sitting in a line. So then I get up into the counter, and I thought you just get an application, but apparently things have changed. So I get up to the counter, and she's like, what are you here for? And I'm like, well, I'm here to apply for medical and food stamps. And you give them your social security number. So the first lady that I talked to was actually so nice, and she made me feel really good. So I gave her my social security number, and she's like, wow, you haven't had to use our services. And, what else did she say? She said, you haven't had to use our services. And, just looking at my background and information, saying how long have I been in Arizona and different things like that. So she kind of made me feel good because I was like, yeah, I've been working, and if you're working and you're making decent money, it's no need for you to, go and use that. And like I said, I am a proud woman. I mean, if when you need help, you need help. But I'm not the type of person that's gonna go and get something or gonna go apply for something that I don't think that I qualify for, or just to be doing something. No, I'm scary. I don't want to take advantage of the system, and I don't want the system to take advantage of me. But it has. So I thought I was, like I said, I thought I was just gonna get an application. but they give you a number and they tell you to go sit down. So I went and sat down. There's a group of people, and then they call your number and they take you to go um, apply on the computer. So I'm applying on the computer. So now it's probably like 8:45. So I'm applying on the computer, putting in all my information, like thinking to myself, if I would have known that I could do this on the internet, I could have did this at the house. So applying online. It's a group about 20 people that's on the computers. So I'm just minding my business, trying to get through the application process because Jesus Christ, it's like you buying a house, this application process. You got to sign papers and put all this information. When was your firstborn born? What city, what time? What's his blood type? Like, oh my God, it's just a lot of, it's very detailed. So I'm filling out the paperwork or whatever. So then it's like 9:30, and one of the caseworkers walked past, and she's like, Marnita, and I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay, you can finish um, your application with your caseworker. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so awesome. And I'm like, just look at these blessings on top of blessings. I don't have to wait. I don't have to. I'm just gonna go and finish this information with my caseworker. So I get back there, and it's an older woman, and she's like, "Oh, how old are you? 21?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not 21. I'm 32 or whatever." Giving her my information, and she's looking up different things. And the first thing that she says, which is kind of irritating to me, but I'm like, okay, whatever. People have their opinion. She's like, "Oh, what are you doing here? You made good money at your job. What happened?" First of all, it's really none of your business. But you know what? I felt like being in a sharing mood, so I'll share. I mean, I didn't go into details of everything. I just told her that I quit. And she's like, oh, kind of like, oh, you quit making that type of money? You quit? Which, to me, what I was making, it was enough. I don't want to sound ungrateful. It was a lot for me to take care of my family and me to do extra things. But it was not what I deserved for the job that I was doing. But it kind of threw me off because I had, in the midst of us talking or whatever, I had asked her how long had she been in her job. And she said she had been there 20 plus years, but she didn't make nearly, what I was making. And I was just like, that's irritating, and then I kind of felt sorry for her. So, I wasn't rushing, or I didn't have an attitude, because I'm like, man, if you've been here for that long and you don't make, I was only in my job for 5 years, that's sad. And that kind of, lets me know that's why they act that way or feel that way, or treat people rude to me because they're not making a lot of money. But that's not my fault. You don't gotta treat me or slight me because you aren't making what you want to make. So she's going through my applications, and I think that when she told me that, that's why she's been there for 20 plus years, whatever, I can't recall. I had expectations that, okay, this was going to be quick. This was going to be a quick process. I wasn't going to have to wait forever. And that she would, get through the process fairly quickly. Boy, was I mistaken. I sat there from 9:30 to 2:30. I was so mad. I was so mad. Basically, she went over the same thing that I put in the information, verified it, stuff she couldn't verify. She got stuck on one part, on the interview part, and she had to call her supervisor. And I am not a rude person, especially when I need somebody's services. So I asked, I'm like, oh, you guys must have new systems or a new update. And she's like, no, we've been with the same system for a whole bunch of years. And I'm like, and I'm asking that because I'm trying to figure out, okay, so why don't you know what you're doing? What is it? And she didn't have an attitude, but she just had like a, you shouldn't be down here, or or like the benefits were coming out of her pocket. And so she asked me about my 401k and different things like that. And so, I answered honestly. So we were done. It was like 2:30, and I'm thinking that, everything is good and I'm approved and all that. And she's like, well, no, I need to verify different things, because if you can get your 401k, then you don't qualify for the benefits and different things like that. And she was just like, not helpful at all. Not helpful at all. So to make a long story short, I did not qualify for the benefits of to receive food stamps because I have a 401k that I can, I guess, that I have to go and get, which is fine. It is what it is, you know. I'm the type of person, things that's not for me is not for me. But she kind of made me feel like I was trying to sneak and do something, or like I was a crook. Like that's how I felt, and I'm like, you guys can verify everything. You can pull up how much I was making when I got my last check, and they can pretty much verify everything except for it doesn't say if I quit or if I was terminated. That's the only thing that they can't see, and that's none of their business, really, to be honest. But my experience was horrible. They were she rude, took forever, just like I said, just treated me like I was trying to be dishonest, or I was a thief, or something like that. And I've seen and heard a lot of people say that they feel the same way, that their caseworkers or people who they deal with are just mean and rude, and it's just ridiculous. Because if you don't like your job, you need to find something else, because you're dealing with people, you're dealing with customer service. Like, she was just, so you need to get your 401k. And then it's like, because because I was in corporate America, you had to dress business casual, or business and different things like that. I was looking at some of them caseworkers, and I know I should not judge, but I was just looking like, geez Louise, there's no dress code. Like, you guys, why y'all judging me? Y'all look like y'all need to be on the benefits. Like, is that why you mad? But my overall experience was horrible. I don't think that I'll ever go back. It was just ridiculous. But I said it to say that if you have to go and get public assistance, swallow your pride. They gon' You ain't gonna, like I said, the first person that I met was pretty nice. Um, the second person, my caseworker, she was horrible. But I think it was just because she's miserable. She's not happy with her job. She's been there for 20 some years. So if you work in a profession like that, or if you deal with people, customer service, and I get that everybody have bad days, but you can't take that out on customers and people. That's why y'all get people be rude and cussing y'all out and different things like that. I'm not the type of person to do that unless you really, really get up under my skin. But just be mindful how you treat people, because you never know. You never know when I get on my feet, or if I won a lottery, I might come back and donate or something. But the way that you treat me, and I know they say, oh, you can't let it ruin. Yes, that person who's helping me is a representation of the company. So don't miss out because you want to act like a fool, or treat me some type of way. So that was my part 3. Like I said, it was horrible. And I'm the type of person, when something bad happened to me, or if I have a bad experience, oh, I do not want to go back. I don't want to do it. It's just like, oh Lord, please don't let me have to go back there and deal with nobody, or anything like that. So if somebody who's dealing with that, who really needs it, swallow your pride. Go down there and deal with it. Know before you get there that that person gonna have an attitude. It is what it is. Now, for the next part, I wanted to share some good things, because like I said, from my part 1 and part 2 video, it was very emotional. And I just wanted to be real honest and show you guys who I am. I am, well, in my old age, I have been not old age, but as I get older, I can't hold my emotions back. When I was younger, I was able to hide and suppress them, but now I'm not able to control them. So if I'm emotional, it's going to show. But like I said, I just wanted to tell everybody thank you. And I wanted to share something that happened to me after, posting that video and different things like that. So the first thing that I wanted to share was that I have this very, very good friend who's been motivating me and calling me. And as you guys know, or if you guys don't know, Bath and Body Works had a big sale on candles. And I love candles. Oh my God. And I think they're originally $26.50. $26.50. I don't know if you can see the price right there. They're originally $26.50, and they went on sale for $8.50. And so my friend's like, are you going to go and get some candles? And I'm like, no, I can't afford to do anything like that. The holidays is coming up. I'm on a tight budget. She was like, well, if you just go with me, I'll get you some candles. And that to me was a blessing. That was a blessing because, like I said, people will, if you do what you're supposed to do and you listen, people will bless you. People will give you things. And I just want to say thank you that I got to get not 192, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, 8, but I got to get candles from my friend. And that really cheered me up and made me happy. And I'm going to share 3 things because I know that I put on my giving video to share or to do 3 things for somebody. The second thing was my friends that I worked with. We usually try to do things for each other's birthdays, Christmas, and Thanksgiving, and different things like that. And it was Christmas, for our Christmas time, and we were going to have dinner at this nice restaurant called The Keg. For those of you who's in Arizona, it's a steak place. They have excellent, wonderful food, and their prices are a little on the expensive side. So again, because it's a Christmas holiday, and I know that my money is tight, the money that I do have, I have to get my kids different things. Wasn't going to be able to make it. So I waited to the last minute and I sent them a text message like, you know what, ladies, I really miss y'all and we're going to have to hang out, but I'm just not going to be able to make it. My funds are not where they need to be. And when I tell you that those 3 ladies, you guys know who you are, blessed me and paid for my meal, I was so happy. And I just want to say thank you guys. And it is the time, to give. And thank you so much because, just being around friends and being able to fellowship, that was awesome. So the third thing that I want to share is that I received Ipsy. I know the last time I was talking about my fingernails and why they were the color that they were, and I told you guys that I get an Ipsy bag. So I have been receiving an Ipsy bag since May. And for those of you who don't know what Ipsy is, it's a makeup subscription where they send you makeup products. Sometimes it's full size and sometimes not, for $10 a month. Now, fortunately, what I did was, because I am horrible with making monthly payments on anything, I can have the money and I'll just be like, oh, I don't feel like doing it. I'm lazy. So instead of doing the monthly subscription, I did the yearly subscription and I paid for it up front, which was awesome. And I'm glad that I did that because I paid for that while I was employed. So they send you samples and a makeup bag, and I'm trying to see, and a makeup bag every month. And I do believe this was my November makeup bag. When I get my December one, I'll do a video on what I get because I can't remember. But they also have a program where you can be a creator. And, you can share, do videos or blog or do different things, just share about the community. So when I first signed up for the subscription, I signed up to be a creator. And I didn't think anything of it. I did one video, I think, but I just love getting the samples, and I'll go and put it on my Facebook or, my Instagram when I get my Ipsy bag, and I'll share pictures, or I'll be part of the giveaways on Ipsy. I'll if they say post a picture with your eyeshadow, different things like that, I'll do it to get the Ipsy bag. So I think it was Wednesday. They have this big event called Generation Beauty, and I have been wanting to go, and I'm like, I'm gonna save up for it. But then I didn't get anything. I quit my job, so I'm like, oh no, I can't go to that and be a part of the event because it's in LA. One was in LA, one was in San Francisco. And where was the other one at? In New York and different things like that. Well, I was minding my business and I didn't have no idea that they sent out complimentary tickets to some of their creators. So I got an email saying, we want you to personally come, and that could not have came at a better time in my life. And I'm like, oh my God, a free ticket. Thank God that there's hotel points and different things like that, because I don't have to pay for a hotel. But I was just so happy to get an invite to go. And if you guys are not familiar with Generation Beauty, you can Google it or look it up on YouTube, and you'll see that it is so awesome. They give you a swag bag and different things like that full of makeup. So I just wanted to share that I got invited, and you guys will see a video when I go. But I just want to say, whatever your situation is or whatever you're going through, talk to somebody, tell somebody. It's good to get it out. And once you talk about it and get it off your chest, you'll feel so much better. And different doors and different things, where one door closed, another door will open, you know. So don't let it get you down and get you in a funk. And I'm probably going to have to post this video in 2 videos, Lord, because I'm not at a spot on YouTube where I can put a 30-minute video up. So I'll have to probably upload this video in 2 parts. So it'll be 3 and 4. But I just want to say thank you guys for listening. And again, thanks for all the encouragement. I'll do what I got in my Ipsy bag as soon as I got it. I haven't got it yet. So as soon as I get it, I'll do a review of what I got. And then I'll go into details more of the Generation Beauty. But I just want everybody to remember that through God, all things are possible. And when one door closes, another one open. And don't be afraid to show people your true self. Don't be afraid to tell people your story, because there's somebody. I got so many emails and text messages. I'm going through the same thing, or I went through the same thing, and it was encouraging to hear what you said and different things like that. So don't be afraid to tell people and to say things. And everybody cries and everybody has emotions. Show people who you are. And then, good things will happen for you and to you. But again, through God, all things are possible. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and like and comment. Please share, you guys, as I'm trying to grow my YouTube family. I want to say thank you for all of my subscribers. And I really appreciate the encouraging words and the thumbs up and all of that. Thank you guys so much. And just to let you guys know, when I get back from Generation Beauty, I'm going to do a giveaway. I don't care if I'm still at the same 29 subscribers. I am going to do a giveaway to show you guys that I appreciate you guys for watching and for your comments. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.